it is a championship of champions. So we have Infantsipim School. Three-time champions and our current reigning champions. St. Augustine's College, two-time champions, and Opoku Warren School. Also two-time champions. Before we meet the contestants, I would like to acknowledge our sponsors. The National Science and Math Quiz is proudly sponsored by the Ghana Education Service in partnership with GOL PLC and supported by Momo from MTN. Join Pepsodent, Prudential Life Insurance, Jupay Transfer, Rasta AI, Advanced Travel, One Day, Kibo Gari, City Laundromat, Insurance, Secure Sanitary Pad, Accra College of Medicine, Academic City University, Bell Bridges, Flora Tissues, Imago from Hashcom, GTP, and YFM. My name is Elsie Farkoffman. I am an associate professor of biomedical engineering and the dean of the School of Engineering Sciences at the University of Ghana. I'm honored to be your quiz mistress. And of course, this is a prime time production. Now let's meet the contestants. St. Augustine's College. St. Augustine's College is represented by
Madam Adams. Wonderful, and I mean,
welcome and congratulations on making it to yet another grand finale. What does it feel like?
it's an amazing feeling. Feeling of joy and excitement.
Praise, that's wonderful. I'm sure there are many people that supported you on this journey. I'm giving you a chance to do some shout out.
I'd like to shout out to all the past students, the Absunians, all our other school teachers, our coordinators, all our parents, all those who supported us. I would like to say shout out to them. Thank them very much.
All right, that's wonderful. Last question before I go. What has been your favorite memory from 2025 NSMP?
Our semi-final, the final round, Oh,
Okay. I wish you well for the grand finale. Infant Supreme School. You may say. Infant Supreme School is represented by
Benjamin Gojubachini. Ahmed Tijani.
Gentlemen, you are welcome and congratulations. Well, you are reigning champions. You are here to defend. What does that feel like?
It feels really good to be given this privilege to be on this stage at such a high level. It feels really, really nice. I'm just glad to be here.
Good. Contestants and opportunity. Say some thank you. Who do you want to thank?
We would like to thank our teachers, our coordinators for being with us through every step of the journey, through all our mates and family and friends. We are grateful for everyone.
All right. And my last question, what has been your favorite memory from the 2025 edition of the NSM?
We really, really enjoyed the quarter-final contest, especially after we realized we won it. So that contest went really well for us, and so it was a really, really happy moment for us.
All right. I wish you well.
Okay.
Opoku Wari School. this. Congratulations. What does it mean to you to be in this grand finale?
It's a very pleasant experience. We are grateful to God for bringing us this far.
Great. I'm giving contestants an opportunity to say thank you. Please go ahead with your shout out.
First of all, we say thank you to God. It's led us this far. We say thank you to our teachers and coordinators. Thank you to our schoolmates, friends, and family, the old boys, and all those who supported us throughout our journey.
All right. And finally, what was your favorite memory from the 2025 edition of the NSMP?
I was there at semi-finals against St. Peter's and Achievers.
What happened?
It was a bit tense before the contest, but then it
It went well. Okay. I wish you well.
Thank you.
When your appliances fail, your reputation follows.
Where you carry my tomatoes to again?
To Burkina Faso, to Kogne's house, of course. This blender doesn't sound like dying goods.
Every day, I'm not this, I'm not that. Should I call him to marry you too? How come your things smell away? How do they manage your house?
Simple. Aida. It's an app. Just click and it sees trusted house sons and professionals for all your emergency fixes at home and in our office.
Good morning, sir. I get your request. I see your AC, the new and the fan there, it is sleep. That's why I came here to bring peace into your house, sir. All the plots. I wish I get your DNA so.
Can you request me a DNA test and I'll do that?
Services, baby.
Download the Zira app now on Play Store and App Store.
I saw Charlie the deal there. I almost get up. From today, Syntax Pipe in a time. No twist. Swinging up, pipe Ben Abeyisu.
SINTEX Prime.
Syntax Pipe.
Welcome to German Ozo Medical Center, the pioneer of ozone therapy clinics in Ghana and West Africa.
If you are dealing with conditions like diabetes, diabetic ulcers, stroke, arthritis, body or skeletal pain, viral infection, and more, we invite you to explore the advanced complementary therapy. We discover your stem cells through our facial, microneedling sauna, or detoxification, bringing forth the radiant glow you've always dreamed of.
For exceptional dental health solutions, we offer services such as digital Hollywood zirconia smile, clear aligner treatment, implant and digital dentistry. At the German Ozone Medical Center, our dedicated and friendly team of professionals are committed in providing you with unique and top-notch dental experience. Call us on 055-024-2222 or 055-025-2222.
Chopbox, a convenient service.
In today's world, taking care of your employees means taking care of their health. But navigating the complexities of healthcare plan can be overwhelming. At Ace Medical Insurance, we specialize in health insurance solutions for corporatives, families, and groups, simplifying healthcare for everyone. We handle the details from plan design and administration to employee enrollment and claim support. We offer flexible options to meet the unique needs.
Hello. Kindly settle down, please. Thank you very much. Kindly settle down. We need to begin the contest, please. Thank you.
This time I'm starting with you. Your amazing contestants are going to be doing some very difficult things. They need to concentrate. So please help us to do this seamlessly.
Now, there will be many opportunities for you to participate. Yes, many learning opportunities. When it gets to your turn, I will draw your attention. So keep an ear out for your turn. You all get to be contestants and science people for a little while. Okay, great. Now, contestants. The contest, as always, comes to you in 5 rounds. The first round, this one, is a round for fundamental concepts. I have simple and direct questions. I am expecting simple and direct answers. If you answer your major question correctly, 3 points. If the question is incorrectly answered, it becomes available to the 2 remaining schools. A school may ring and attempt an answer. If it's right, there's a bonus point. If it's incorrect, it fetches a penalty, 1 point. For questions that require calculation, we'll have up to 30 seconds to present answers. If there are no calculations involved, we'll have 10 seconds. Best wishes to all 3 schools. This first set of questions will require 30 seconds of time. I have a preamble to all schools, after which I will come to you, Opokuwari schools. Preamble to all schools. The magnitude of the resultant of 2 forces is R, and the sum of the magnitude of the forces is M. Find the magnitude of the forces for the given values of R, M, and the angle theta between the 2 forces. Okay, one more time. The magnitude of the resultant of 2 forces is R, and the sum of the magnitude of the forces is M. Find the magnitude of the forces for the given values of R, M, and the angle theta between the 2 forces. So now, Opokuwari school. For you, R is equal to 5 to 37 newtons. M is equal to 35 newtons. And theta is equal to pi over 3. Seven.
Okay. The magnitude of the forces is given by 15 Newton and 20 Newton.
You're right. With the same preamble, in Fansipim School, R is equal to 8 root 61 newtons, M is equal to 88 newtons, and theta is equal to pi over 2. Yes, Ahmed.
So the forces, the magnitude of the forces are 40 Newton and 48 Newton.
You're right. Saint Augustine's, with the same preamble. R is equal to 4 root 7 newtons, and M is equal to 20 newtons, and theta is equal to 2 pi over 3. Harold.
Two. One force is one of the forces are 8 Newton, and then the other is 12 Newton.
You're right. You struggled with that one, but you prevailed. All right. Next set. Please, we need count for this one. 10 seconds each. Opapuari School, what is the relationship between ecosystem loss and species extinction? Seven.
Okay, so they are proportional to each other in that when there is extinction of species within the ecosystem, there is a loss in the ecosystem. That is, ecosystem loss refers to the loss of some of the biotic or abiotic factors within the ecosystem available to the organisms and the species within them. And since in species extinction, some of the species have gone extinct, that means there is a reduction in the available resources, such as food by the species or minerals that is provided by them for the other factors of the ecosystem.
One. Shall I tell you why? No, I'll go and come back. Okay, I'll come back and tell you why I gave you partial credit. The Fancy School. Explain why mixing peat with air leads to the release of carbon dioxide. Benjamin.
Peat refers to a type of soil with a very high content of partially decaying organic matter. And then as such, when air is passed through this peat, it exposes the organic matter along with the microorganisms present in the peat to atmospheric oxygen, which speeds up the decomposition of the organic matter. And then a product of this decomposition is the carbon dioxide being produced. As such, mixing peat with air causes the release of carbon dioxide into the atmosphere.
Well done. Saint Augustine, how might carbon dioxide levels rise due to deforestation and contribute to climate change? Yes, Nana Beyin.
So, when there is deforestation,
First of all, the canopy that plants provide is removed. And as a result, high amount of sunlight reaching the earth, and this increases the rate of decomposition of organic matter. Also, plants in general take in carbon dioxide for their photosynthetic activities. As a result, they release oxygen. If you do deforestation, the plants will be cut down and they will no longer be there. So they won't be able to take in carbon dioxide, meaning that there will be large amounts of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. And then this will lead to climate change, in that carbon dioxide is a greenhouse gas which contributes to the increase or rising temperature of the earth over time.
Good job. Okay. So now let me tell you Opokuwari School. It's actually a three-step process, right? Ecosystem loss involves the destruction of habitats. That's the first part, the destruction of habitats. So when the habitat is destroyed, the organisms that require this habitat for food, shelter, and reproduction, they are pushed to the brink. Okay, that will then cause them to now lead to some loss of the species that rely on this environment. Then the second part is the destruction of the interdependence, right? So one species depends on another, one species is affected. Just imagine that a predator no longer has a prey. It will cause both of them to eventually what is it called? They will lead to extinction for both of them. And then that is where the third part comes in, the co-extinction, right? So those were the different levels I was looking at. I gave you the point because you said there's a direct relationship. In fact, the destruction or degradation of habitat is the leading cause of species extinction. So yes, they are directly related. That's what I gave you the point for. But the details were not there. All right. And now this is where your learning point comes in, right? You see, all of these things, human action is involved. Human action. So human activity will cause the deforestation. Human activity will cause the exposure of heat to oxygen, causing the microorganisms to now break down the carbon-rich heat, creating more CO2 for the environment, making the climate change worse, right? And then species extinction, again, human beings. So please, we are all part of this. We need to care about our ecosystem. Thank you very much. Next 30 seconds with a short preamble. Preamble. Find natural numbers m and n such that, as a preamble. I hope you got it. All right. So Opokuwari, the expression 2m plus n over 23 is equal to 17 over the expression m plus n. Seven.
M is equal to 6. N is equal to 7.
All right. Infant Supreme School with the same preamble. The expression 3m plus n over 29 is equal to 19 over the expression m plus n. Yes, Benjamin.
M, O, 5, and N, O, 4.
You're right. St. Augustine's with the same preamble. The expression 2m plus n over 31 is equal to 23 over the expression m plus n. Yes, Harold.
M is equal to 8 and N is equal to 50.
You're right. Next set, you can do this in 10 seconds. Opokuwari School. A student dissolves a small amount of finely powdered zinc in an aqueous hydrochloric acid solution. Will zinc metal be recovered after the student evaporates the solution to dryness under gentle heating? Explain clearly what happens to the zinc. Stephen.
Okay, so the zinc will not be able to recover. This is because the zinc will react with the hydrochloric acid, and the zinc displaces the hydrochloric acid from zinc chloride, the release of hydrogen gas. This is because zinc is above hydrogen, the activity, that is, it has a higher reaction potential than hydrogen, hence it displaces the hydrogen. And as a result, no zinc will be formed, but rather the zinc chloride.
I will come back with an explanation. In Pacific School, in an industrial process, equal moles of hydrofluoric acid, a weak acid, and hydrochloric acid, a strong acid, react with potassium hydroxide, a strong base, in separate reactions to form respective potassium salts. Will both processes yield equal moles of product? Please explain the chemical reasoning behind your answer. Yes.
Okay, so the salts that would be formed would not have the same number of moles. And this is because of the difference in the strength of the acids. Hydrochloric acid is a weak acid, and as such, dissociates only partially, and then does not release all of its H plus ions in a solution. As such, not all the H plus ions would combine with the QH in order to form H salt, and as such, less of the salt formed from the hydrogen chloride as the potassium chloride will be formed as much as there is potassium chloride formed, since hydrochloric acid is a strong acid, and then will dissociate completely, releasing all its H plus ions, so that the potassium can combine with the Cl, form even more salts than would be formed by the hydrochloric acid.
Finish.
Yeah.
No, for bonus. For bonus. attention. A student fills one cup with pure water and another with water containing dissolved table salt. Then places both in a freezer maintained at 0 degrees Celsius. Will both samples freeze? Clearly explain the reason for any difference in their freezing behavior. Nana Benny.
So when they are both kept in the freezer at 0
Please speak up.
when they are both kept in the freezer at 0 degrees Celsius, they will all not freeze together. And this is because pure water has a freezing point of 0 degrees Celsius. So that one will freeze alright. And the water containing the dissolved sodium chloride will not, as the table salt, will not necessarily freeze at 0 degrees Celsius, but it will freeze at a lower temperature. This is due to the phenomenon known as freezing point depression, which is a colligative property.
All right, so let me explain the partial credit and the wrong answer. Okay, so Okokwari School, you did well. I gave you 2 out of 3. No, the zinc metal will not be recovered. You mentioned that you got a point for it. Yes, there's a formation of zinc chloride in solution. You mentioned that you get the point. The part you didn't explain was what happens. Remember, I gave you something that we are doing here. The question was, will the zinc metal be recovered after the student evaporates? So we are evaporating the solution to dryness under gentle heating. You didn't mention what happens when that happens. If you evaporate the solution to dryness under gentle heating, you will remove the water. And what will be left is zinc chloride crystals instead of zinc metal. So essentially, the zinc cannot be recovered because it would have been chemically converted to zinc chloride. So that process will give you zinc chloride crystals. And that's the part I didn't hear. For which reason you got 2. All right, in Supreme School, you did not give me the right answer at all. Okay? In fact, this is an interesting thing which we can all learn from. If you take equal moles of hydrofluoric acid, which is weak, and hydrochloric acid, which is strong, and you react them separately with potassium hydroxide, both of these processes will yield equal moles of product. That's the first point, fetch you 1 point there. Stoichiometry is the same in both reactions, 1 mole, 1 mole, 1 mole. So the stoichiometry is the same. I will fetch you another point. And then both reactions will go to completion. Although hydrofluoric acid is weak and HCl is strong, the reaction is actually driven by the strong KOH, which will drive the reaction to completion. Right? Have we learned something new? Great. All right. And now, yes, St. Augustine's, we are talking about colligative properties, all right? Freezing point depression. You got the answer, no, only the pure water will freeze. You got 1 point for that. And then, yes, the pure water will begin to freeze. Of the crystalline structure of ice, right? And so you need to go to a lower temperature in order to overcome this destruction of the crystal structure. Okay? The reason. Learn something new once again. All right. 30 seconds with a preamble to all schools. Preamble. The famous sodium D lines with the characteristic yellow color arise in 3P to 3S transition. The term symbol of one of the upper states leading to the emission is doublet P3 half. Please, did you get your preamble? One more time. The famous sodium D line with the characteristic yellow color arise in 3P to 3S transition. The term symbol of one of the upper states leading to the emission is doublet P3 half. Now, Opokuwari School, name the superscript and deduce the physical property of sodium atom it signifies. Seven.
Okay. The superscript is E, and it signifies the specific E sharp orbital or subshell from which the transition occurs, be able to give the sodium D line that has characteristic chemicals.
That's incorrect for bonus. I will come back with the same preamble in Fantasy School. If the physical quantity represented by the letter of the term symbol and states its numerical value. Benjamin.
The letter signifies the angular momentum of a specific orbital, and then for this specific one, L has a value of 1.
2 out of 3. All right, with the same preamble, St. Augustine. State the physical quantity represented by the subscript and give the term symbol of the other upper state. Nanabeyi.
So the subscript represents the magnetic and then that's the house. Then the quantity represented the other quantity represents the number of possible magnetic quantum numbers at the transition is.
What was your first answer? I could barely hear.
I think the subscript represents the magnetic quantum number.
That's incorrect. For bonus. Okay. Opokuwari School, your answer was a superscript. It's the multiplicity and the total spin half. Those were the two answers. So the superscript is multiplicity and the physical property is total spin half. In Fantasy School, the physical quantity represented by the letter of the term is the total orbital. You left out the orbital. Total orbital angular momentum, and yes, the numerical value is 1, which you got. All right. And then for you, St. Augustine, the physical quantity is total angular momentum, and we have the other upper state is the doublet P1 half. Doublet P1 half, right? Now, let me then tell you a little bit about that, right? So 10 symbols, they are labels that describe energy levels and spin states of electrons in an atom. They help us to understand the characteristics of emitted light. In this particular case, we are talking about sodium, the old lamps. Know about the old lamps? The sodium lamps, right? And the light that is emitted, they actually come with two wavelengths. We have 589 nanometers is the D1, and then 589.6 nanometers, which is the D. So we are talking about the different lights in that yellow. But those are actually going out of fashion now because sodium is toxic, right? So we are finding different ways to light up our streets instead of using sodium lamps. These are some of the applications of the science that we learn. All right. Next set, 10 seconds. Okukwari School. Bile is produced in the liver, stored in the gallbladder, then released into the small intestine. Explain how, that's my key word, how bile affects the digestion part of the small intestine. Seven.
So the bowel is responsible for breaking down the much heavier parts of smaller called micelles, chylomicrons, which are digestible by the enzyme lipase. Hence, these bowel salts, as the salt in the bowel, sodium chloride and glycolic, are responsible for the breakage of the structures of the fats and oils. And when they break these fats and oils, smaller pieces, they are able to be acted upon by the enzymes lipase. Since they will now have a smaller surface, larger surface, able to be acted upon by lipase. The absorbance by the body.
I'll come back with a reason for taking the 1 point. A Pacific school. A home economics student prepared a fresh fruit salad by cutting up a variety of fruits and placing them in a bowl with layers of sugar in between. After 2 hours, the fruit is surrounded by concentrated sugar solution, also known as syrup. Explain why concentrated sugar solution, the syrup, was produced after 2 hours. Yes, Benjamin.
So, the layers of sugar being introduced into the fruit salad causes the creation of an osmotic gradient between the fresh and then the sugar. So this osmotic gradient generates an osmotic pressure that pushes water from inside of the fruit. So it moves the water from the fruit outside them so that the water can dissolve the layers of sugar. And then when this water comes out, the sugar is in a high concentration. As such, this water dissolves the sugar so that it can form a very, very highly concentrated sugar solution, which is syrup.
Yes. The effect of osmotic pressure. St. Augustine. Why do biological washing powders not work at high temperatures? Nana Benny, please speak up.
To biological washing powders at high temperature. They are active ingredients that amino acids work would keep on
Speak up.
to the biological washing powders at high temperature. The active ingredients in them would decompose due to the high temperature, and when it decomposes, it renders the entire washing powder useless. Since the active ingredient that is supposed to actually do the removal of the grease and stains from the materials is no longer functional since it has been decomposed at this extremely high temperature.
I'm not accepting it. For a bonus. Okay, let's start with you. Did I hear decompose? No. Okay, so the washing powders, they contain enzymes. They contain enzymes which are designed to work and break down stains at lower temperatures. When the temperature exceeds the optimal range for these enzymes, the enzymes' active sites become denatured, not decomposed. They denature, they change their conformation, right? They become denatured, that's a technical term. And so it affects their ability to function. That's the reason, okay? All right, now, people who are in school. Remember I told you my keyword. I said how. You describe the process, no problem about that. So what the bowel salts are doing, describe it. But the technical underpinning of what is happening is because the bowel salts are amphipathic in nature, right? So they can interact with both the hydrophobic and the hydrophilic, and that is how they are able to break the fat down into those micelles you talked about, increasing the surface area. I did not hear the technical reason why it's able to do that. That's why I took 1 point away. All right. Next set 30 seconds with a short preamble. Preamble to all school. Find the distance of the point. Find the distance of the point. Okukwari school. A with coordinates 1, 2. From the line, 3x plus 4y plus 9 is equal to 0. Yes, John?
4 units.
Yes. With the same preamble in Franciscan school, P with coordinates -3, 4, from the line 4x plus 3y plus 35 is equal to 0. Yes, Ahmed?
7 units. 7 units.
Yes. St. Augustine's with the same preamble, C with coordinates 2, 2, from the line 5x plus 12y plus 5 is equal to 0. Harold?
3 units.
Yes. Last set of questions for the round. 30 seconds. Okukwari. In a pharmaceutical laboratory, a chemist synthesizing aspirin C9H8O4, a non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drug, reacts 4.83 kilograms of salicylic acid B7H6O3 with excess acetic anhydride B4H6O3. goes to completion, what is the maximum mass of aspirin that can be produced? Steven,
You have 6.32 kilograms.
yes. If I'm up in school, in an industrial fragrance laboratory, benzyl benzoate E14H12O2, commonly used as a fixative for essential oils, is synthesized by reacting 5.49 kilograms of benzoic acid B7H6O2 with excess benzyl alcohol B7H8O. Assuming the reaction goes to completion, what is the maximum mass of benzyl benzoate that can be produced? Ahmed?
Yes. 9.54 kilograms.
You're right. Last question of the round. St. Augustine. A pharmaceutical company is producing acetanilide C8H9NO, an important precursor for some pain relief formulations. In one batch, 7.44 kilograms of aniline E6H7N is reacted with excess acetic anhydride E4H6O3. Assuming the reaction goes to completion, what is the maximum mass of acetanilide that can be obtained from this batch? Yes, Harold?
10.8 kilograms.
You're right. And that's the end of the first round. Please clap for them. They've done really well.
When your appliances fail, your reputation follows.
Why you carry my tomatoes to again?
To Burkina Faso, to Agnes House, of course. His blender doesn't sound like dying books.
Every day, Gladys. Should I call him to marry you too? What do you think so anyway? How do they manage your house?
Simple. Aida, it's an app. Just click and it sees trusted artisans and professionals for all your emergency fixes at home and in our office.
Good morning, sir. I get your request. I see your AC, the new and the fan there, it is sleep. That's why I came here to bring peace into your house, sir. Oh, the drugs. I wish I get your DNA sorted.
Can you request me a DNA test and Aida?
Wow. Services, baby.
Download the Yoda app now on Play Store and App Store.
In a world where everything is connected, your business's security is only as strong as its weakest link. The growing threat of cybercrime has become an unescapable reality. In 2025 alone, the projected cost of cybercrime is expected to grow to $10 trillion globally, with small and medium businesses disproportionately targeted. Cyber threats have become increasingly sophisticated, widespread, and invisible, placing unequipped organizations at risk of massive damages in a matter of seconds. Meet Virtual InfoSec Africa, Ghana's Tier 1 certified managed security service provider. Our AI-driven managed security services empower businesses with faster, smarter, and more proactive cyber protection. We don't just monitor threats, we predict, prevent, and respond 24/7. At Virtual InfoSec Africa, we deliver bold and cost-effective cybersecurity solutions tailored to your organization's size and complexity. Whether you're a startup or a national institution, our services scale with your needs. We offer 24/7 SOC monitoring, early warning threat intelligence, managed detection and response, digital forensics and incident response, and predictive analysis and threat hunting. From endpoint protection to dark web forensics, we secure every layer of your digital ecosystem. Why wait for a breach to act? Join the ranks of high institutions who trust Virtual InfoSec Africa to secure their future. Start your 3-month free trial of our early warning threat intelligence platform today. For more inquiries, contact 055-689-2086 or visit our website at www.virtualinfosecafrica.com.
Here is soy milk. Which one?
Amy's just fine.
Just any soy milk. The trusted quality should be a priority for you and your family. Vitamilk ensures the soya beans are of the highest quality. Vitamilk extracts the milk from the soy bean under our advanced technology production process. When it comes to soy milk, my choice is Vitamilk. Freshen up your goodness of protein and vital nutritional benefits. Vitamilk feels good anywhere, anytime. This advert is FDA approved.
President is aware that globally, 1 in 2 children suffer from cavities. That's why by giving her Pepsodent, you're not only protecting her teeth, but also helping her grow and thrive at every stage of her life with a healthy and confident smile, so she can succeed and achieve all of her dreams. Because every smile matters.
Cyber threats are rising, and it needs future cybersecurity experts. The future is digital, but we protect it. Sometimes the future feels uncertain. Technology keeps changing, and the world moves faster than ever, giving chances to threats. As Aslan Technologies, transformation begins with opportunity. We go beyond training. We build confidence, we build competence, and we build purpose. From cybersecurity to vulnerability assessment, penetration testing, and digital marketing, and many more. Our programs and services empower people and organizations to thrive in the digital age. Across industries, our graduates and partners are transforming systems, securing data, and leading with innovation. All built on one foundation, excellence. Because at SLAM, transformation isn't just a slogan, it's lived every single day. SLAM Technologies, transformation with excellence.
When the best indoor says saving, you know it's massive. From our budget-friendly doors to the premium royal and special series, Doormaster is making luxury and security affordable than ever. Are you a homeowner, a real estate developer, an interior designer, or an industry pro? Then this is your chance to save big with Doormaster. Get up to 30% off from November to January when you purchase from any of Doormaster showrooms across the nation. Don't miss out on this opportunity to save massive with Doormaster. Visit any of our branches across the nation or call the numbers on your screen. Doormaster Save Big promo. Buy now and save big with Doormaster, the best indoors.
Introduce GBS Life to Gauge Trusses, Emma. Is if you baby that you minimum the guy, and you really do that. And the pro, don't send me a baby and your papa. That GBS Life to Gauge Trusses, there's a computer that generates it. It's a Nadian Bissua A straight. And the piece of a Nadian, and want to win the every. A good answer, I feel. More Mrs. More Mrs. Factors, and at the dark is in the may recommend it. DBS Trust. DBS Trust.
In Ghana, West Africa, the mornings are somewhat enough for the perfect companion. What a good day to start. It's always smiles, knowing we are together. Well, it's always effective with Nasco Home Appliances. No wahala, if the sun is up, we day for your appetite. Never a dull moment to love something chill. Classic Home Appliance for the fisher folks. Good vibes only while you wait. The feeling hits very deep. Immediate party, I want Nasco here. Nasco, bring home happiness.
When your appliances fail, your reputation follows.
Where can my tomatoes to again?
Burkina Faso, to Togness House, of course. His blender doesn't sound like dying goods.
Should I call him to marry you too?
Simple. Aida, it's an app. You just click and it sees trusted artisans and professionals for all your emergency cases at home and in our office.
Good morning, sir. I get your request. I see your AC, the new and the fan there, it is sleep. That's why I came here to bring peace into your house, sir. All the drugs. I wish I get your DNA sorrow.
Can you request your DNA test and I do that?
Services good.
Download the Vira app now on Play Store and App Store.
what matters most. Your business, your employees. Ace Medical Insurance, the new face of healthcare financing. Visit our website www.acemedinsurance.com or call us today on 030-80-400-35 to discuss a tailored solution for your company.
Are you a senior high school graduate or you know someone who is? This is the time you apply to different universities and colleges because you do not know which one will suit and even give you your preferred course. Admissions Checker is here to solve that problem for you. In Admissions Checker, we have over 70 universities and colleges. This is where when you put your grade in Admissions Checker, you get to know whether you can get the course you want to study and if you even be admitted in the school you prefer. So, all you need to do is to go to admissionschecker.com. Admissionschecker.com. Put in your details, add your grades, choose your preferred courses, and then they will tell you whether you qualify or not. This will give you the confidence that the school you're applying to really qualify. Shake off the worry and the financial stress with Admissions Checker today. So it's a little bit more almost better. Jerry Samuel. Which one? Please, just please. To be available for you and your family. Source of food and vitamin extracts from milk and soy and advanced technology protection process. When it comes to soy milk, my choice is vitamin. Freshen up with ingredients of protein and vital nutritional benefits. Vitamin feels good anywhere, anytime. This advert is FDA approved.
Welcome to Jama Open Medical Center, a pioneer of physical therapy clinics in Ghana and West Africa.
If you are new to this diabetic process, right body of special being. While in this session, we invite you to explore the advanced and rediscover your stem cells through our facial microwave technology, sending communication, simple forms ingredients, with all your
Ghana's Tier 1 certified managed security service provider. Aria has driven managed security services and power businesses with faster, smarter, and more proactive cyber protection. We don't just monitor threats, we predict, prevent, and respond 24/7. At Metro InfoSec Africa, we deliver bold and cost-effective cybersecurity solutions tailored to your organization's size and complexity. Whether you're a startup or a national institution, our services scale with your needs. We offer 24/7 SOC monitoring, early warning threat intelligence, managed detection and response, digital forensics and incident response, and predictive analysis and threat hunting. From endpoint protection to dark web forensics, we secure every layer of your digital ecosystem. Why wait for a breach to happen? Join the ranks of high institutions who trust the Metro InfoSec Africa to secure their future. Start your 3-month free trial of our early warning threat intelligence platform today. For more inquiries, contact 055-689-2086 or visit our website at www.metroinfosecafrica.com.
Here is soy milk. Which one? Please, just please. Just say soy milk. The trusted quality should be a priority for you and your family. Ensures the soy meets our highest quality. Vitamin extracts the milk from the soy bean under advanced technology production process. When it comes to soy milk, natural science of vitamin. Freshen up with ingredients of protein and anti-nutritional benefits. Vitamin, it feels good anywhere, anytime. This Ambert is in every food.
Chatbox, a convenient service.
Listen to this and enjoy. The answer provided by OWASP, we have a problem with it. OWASP initially made mention of creating small surface activities which will lead to generating a lower surface area, and later changed their statement by saying the surface area will rather increase. In the process of multiplication, there will always be increase in surface area. Whatever, enzyme action, I can't read the handwriting. Anyway, I gave them partial credit. I gave the Kotuari school partial credit because the key thing I was looking for, which was amphithetic nature, with that vowel form. That was the key thing in the matter that I needed to keep them back. The other things, yes, they are important, but at the end of the day, the explanation they gave was sufficient to give an idea of what was going on. This protest is not upheld. Next one. Same sex. This protest is coming from St. Augustine's College. Okay. So listen to it. Again, this time they have a problem with infanticide to your answer. They don't like that beautiful answer. They didn't like it. Okay. So they said, the preamble says, by the way, I didn't have any preamble. I had a question. There was no preamble in that problem. Anyway, it says the preamble says it will produce a concentrated sugar solution. If water moves into the sugar, the concentration will rather be diluted, not concentrated. In Franciscan answer, students be accepted. St. Augustine. So consultants had some comments to make. And sugar was not a solution to begin with. It was not a solution available for dilution. So away from this protest, it was the water that moved out of the fruit and caused a solution to be formed, dissolving the sugar. Please, this protest is not upheld. All right, then we move on. This one is for the second set of physics questions in Franciscan school. In Franciscan school is really worried. The answer that Benjamin gave said in his first sentence, he mentioned that he was, let me read the word for word so that you get it properly. We were penalized for omitting orbital in our answer. However, Benjamin said it in his first sentence, that the letter represents the angular momentum of the specific orbital. Oh, please. I hope this is not a physics teacher, because then we have a serious problem. Please. Benjamin, you yourself, do you know the difference? You don't know. You know. See, your own contestant knows better. The orbital is key to, it's a technical term. They were supposed to give the physical quantity represented by the letter. It's a physical quantity. If you omit the orbital from the physical quantity name, you mean something else. In fact, for the last question, which went to you, you see that your answer didn't have orbital. There are two very different things in this context. Very, very different. Okay, so please, the answer is total orbital angular momentum. Okay? And there were two answers. He gave me the last one, which was the value, the numerical value one. I could have chosen to give him one for that one and given two for the thing he got wrong. I have been very generous. I hope you realize. This is not upheld. Okay. Next one. Chemistry. In Franciscan school. And once again, they are very upset about Opokuware's answer. They say Opokuware school stated zinc has a higher reduction potential than hydrogen. So now they give me some hassle and they are quoting reduction potential. Okay. Chemistry consultant is here. This is his answer. This information is irrelevant to the answer required. awarded for that information anyway. And so, unfortunately for you, Fancy Film School, you are going away empty-handed again. This protest does not hold water. Next one. Yes. Also from Infantry Film School. Oh, don't you want to hear? Oh, calm down. I want to share with you. We are all learning. Okay. This is the protest. When hydrofluoric acid, HF, reacts with KOH through the mole ratio, so the mole ratio is 1:1, just as HCl and KOH, they will not produce equal amounts of product. Since the HF does not produce enough H plus to drive the reaction to completion. That is why both reactions have different enthalpies of neutralization. You want to hear consultant's response? Unfortunately, this represents a fundamental lack of understanding of chemical reactions. Indeed, I explained what is driving that equation in the answer, did I not? I did. But you see, they are still there protesting. It doesn't hold water. Not upheld. Okay, thankfully that is all, unless somebody else wants to bring more. Anyway, I have noticed that it's very nice to mount protests. For next round, I am going to mount my own. Please bring my form. Bring me a protest form. I'm mounting a protest next round.
The moments are somewhat similar for the benefit of body and good day to smile. It's always smiles knowing we are together. It's always effective with Nasco home appliances. No wahala, if the sun is up, we there for your appetite. Never a dull moment to indulge something chill. Classic home appliance for the facial faults. Good vibes only while you wait. The feeling hits very deep. Immediately, I want Nasco here. Nasco, bring home happy.
Round two. real-world experience. The questions in the round are directed to all three schools simultaneously. For an opportunity to answer a question, you must ring for it. Let me hear your bell, Okukwari. Thank you. Infant System School. St. Augustine. If you ring and answer correctly and it's the first attempt at the question, you get 3 points. If it's the second attempt at the question, 2 points. And if it's the third attempt, you get a point. However, please take note of certain things. If you attempt to answer a question and you are unsuccessful, you lose 1 point. When you ring, consider yourself called upon. I will not wait to decide which of you to call. I will call the school. From the time you are called to answer, you have 3 seconds to produce an answer. That means there is no room for repeating the question, providing your own preamble, calling me madam, yes, I am madam, or saying we have in an elongated manner. Just get straight to the point. Answer, nothing else. That's the answer. Okay? Because if you dilly-dally and the 3 seconds are up, you will hear a bell. Once you hear that bell, what it means is that you have taken whatever you are saying at that time as your answer, which is likely to be a wrong answer. Okay? Which comes with a penalty. Go straight to the point. For questions which require calculations, you have up to 30 seconds to provide answers, and if there are no calculations involved, you will have 10 seconds to do so. Let's make this a proper speed race, huh? Best wishes, everyone. First set of questions, 10 seconds each. First one. Name the 2 molecules that combine to produce citric acid. Yes, in front of him.
Of oxaloacetate and acetyl-CoA.
Again?
Oxaloacetate and acetyl-CoA.
That's right. Name the blood type that lacks all RH. Yes, Okukwari.
The negative blood group. The O negative blood group.
No, who rang next? Yes.
A golden blood.
Golden blood. responsible for regulating balance. Yes, St. Augustine, go ahead.
Cerebellum.
Yes. Next set, 30 seconds each. First one. In a box, there are 20 identical balls, of which 5 are white 7 black and 8 red. 2 balls are drawn from the box without replacement. Find the probability one ball is white and the other ball red. Yes, St. Augustine.
It is 4/19.
You're right. Next one. Find the equation of the normal to the quadratic curve. Y is equal to x squared minus 2x plus 2, and which is parallel to the line x plus 2. Okay, go ahead.
The equation is x plus 2y is equal to 5/4.
That's incorrect. I continue. Or did anyone else ring? Okay. And parallel to the line x plus 2y is equal to 10. St. Augustine, go ahead.
X plus 2y is equal to 6.
Yes. Next one. Solve for x and y given log to the base 2 of the expression x minus y is equal to 1, and log to the base 4 of the expression 2x plus y is equal to. Okay, go ahead. Yes.
X is equal to 6 and y is equal to 4.
Yes. Next set, 30 seconds each. What is the Compton wavelength of the deuteron? The right answer is 6.61 times 10 raised to the power negative 16 meters, or 0.661 femtometers. All right, next one. Monochromatic light of wavelength 500 nanometers is diffracted by a circular hole of radius 0.2 millimeters. Find the angle between the lines from the hole to first dark ring and the center of the pattern. Opokuware.
2.5 by 10 exponent -3 radians.
That's incorrect. Did anyone else ring? No one else rang. The right answer is 0.09 degrees, or if you want it in radians, 2 times 10 to the power -3 radians, not 2.5. 2. All right. Gold, which is known to have one stable isotope, has been in the news lately for various reasons. Estimate the size of the nucleus of the stable gold isotope. Did they make it? They didn't. The right answer is 14 femtometer in diameter, or if you like to give it in radius, 7.0 femtometers. Last set of questions for the round. 30 seconds each. A hospital prepares 2 radioisotopes for diagnostic imaging. Isotope A begins at 20.0 milligrams and decays to 0.625 milligrams in 36.0 hours. Isotope B has a half-life exactly 0.900 times that of isotope A. Pattern with 16.8 milligrams of isotope B, how many hours must pass for only 0.525 milligrams of isotope B to remain? Yes, St. Augustine.
40.5 hours.
That's incorrect. Opokuware.
32.4 hours.
You're right. Next one. In a diffusion experiment, an unknown gas diffuses through a porous barrier at a rate 1.5 times faster than carbonyl dichloride, commonly called phosgene. Determine. Yes, Opokuware.
Okay, it is 222.75 grams per mole.
That's incorrect. Who ran next? Okay. Franciscan school.
Is 2.05 inch raised to an exponent of 2 grams per mole.
Did you ring? Okay, I continue. Determine the molar mass of the gas. Yes, St. Augustine.
44 grams per mole.
Yes. engine accidentally releases 1.92 kilogram of hydrazine fuel, which instantly reacts with an excess amount of dinitrogen tetroxide to produce water and nitrogen gas. Calculate the volume of nitrogen gas released into the atmosphere as a result of this accident. Hydrazine is N2H4. Yes, don't worry.
We have one.
Did they make it? Okay.
One.
No, it's over for you. They didn't make it. The question is still active. They had it wrong. Saint Augustine.
2.02 by 10 raised to an exponent of the square decimeter cube.
Right. And that's the end of the speed race.
GBS live TV stress. Emma, if you baby that you will not like that, the guy, and you really do that. And of course, there's a name near Benina and a papa. GBS live TV stress. Get a computer that generates it. It's and then you go a straight. And if you say a and a guilty, and you want to win your enemy. I do that's what I think. More Mrs. Sordan, more Mrs. Factors, and after that, I say, yeah, I recommend it. DBS Trust. DBS Trust.
Helpbox, a convenient service.
In today's world, taking care of your employees means taking care of their health. But navigating the complexities of healthcare plans can be overwhelming. At Ames Medical Insurance, we specialize in health insurance solutions for cooperatives, families, and groups, simplifying healthcare for everyone. We handle the details from plan design and administration, employee enrollment, and claim support. We offer flexible options to meet the unique needs of your workforce and your family. Focus on what matters most, your business and your employees. Ace Medical Insurance, the new face of healthcare financing. Visit our website www.acemedinsurance.com or call us today on 030.
Your mouth, you go sing or you go dance.
So you stirred, you steamed, and you served your way into the hearts of others. You put a smile on your brother's face. Your bestie, your ex, yeah, even that one.
That's what I like about you.
That neighbor way they walk well always. Mother-in-law, husband, your children. Now it's your turn to smile. Me? Ginny Rice says, let's go to Dubai. Buy a 4.2 kg bag of Ginny Rice, scratch the card inside, and stand a chance to win washing machines, fridges, smart TVs, gas cookers, and yes, an all-expense paid trip to Dubai. Fly Dubai with Ginny. Ginny, spreading smiles. This advert is FDA approved.
I'm a multi-purpose soap. Saving about a yard way. He said, "For the with Pia, and it be Pia the shrek. Sell that way. Okay, at Yato."
When you're little, things are extremely big. Work, traffic jams, meetings, conference calls. Luckily, our mom is here to take good care of us with day-by-day baby and day-by-day kids, and their naturally active ingredients. Our skin is hydrated, soothed, and protected all day long.
What will you do when you win big? With over 2 million Ghana CDs up for grabs, transact more than 100 Ghana CDs with your Moto app, and you could win daily, weekly, and monthly cash prizes, and 100,000 Ghana CD grand prize. Bank transfers, POS, and third-party transactions also qualify. This promo runs in collaboration with the NLA on the Caritas Lottery platform. Terms and conditions apply.
After this fufu and pepper soup, I'll be almost like the Midas point.
People 100% natural hot pepper. Good for your jollof, stew, soup, soup, spaghetti, and noodles. People hot pepper. Not so.
I'm a match winner, but the real champion is Kibo 100% natural hot pepper. Champion taste.
Shake now. 10% extra pepper in each pack. This advert is FDA approved.
Say I'm I'm afraid all these scheduling ain't me Fedri.
The hospital, I'm not so long. You know, a true demon should know. I'm so wait to me and I'm doing it.
Ayo, set time, TIME.
When you be at all, over the counter medicine sellers, and they have a shop to do an
As soon as I saw this Printex fabric, I knew that Darlington could use this and it could fit in its African print, bold, colorful, and it revitalizes a space easily. We don't have to spend much money and make it feel fresh. So Printex.
This ankle are almost here.
Wait a minute. This one too, your friend Kwame.
Kwame. I see the same Kwame again.
Yes, Mama.
I'm the second coming. It's all this tension just to reintroduce that broke boy from Kasama.
Why would you deceive the family like this again?
Now I understand the whole delay. Transfer from Kaswa here. Why won't you be late? Or be late at us?
Infantsipim School would like to effect a substitution. Ahmed, it's been a pleasure. Best wishes to you. In comes Mohammed. Mohammed, please settle quickly so that we can proceed. By the way, I am protesting that I have not been allowed to protest. I wanted to protest at the end of the round, but they won't give me the form. All right, round 3. This round has the problem of the day. At stake in the round is the Prudential Life Insurance NSMQ STAR. The STAR is awarded to any school that earns a perfect score of 10 points in the round. At this stage, an NSMQ STAR is worth 4,000 Ghana cedis to the team. 1,000 Ghana cedis to each of the 3 contestants and their coordinator. I hope you'll be working hard for this. It will be an honor to award all of you perfect scores today. So please try it. Okay, good. So the problem of the day is a single question to all 3 schools. From the time I ask you to begin, you will have 4 minutes to present an answer, one answer from your school, on the board behind you. As mentioned, the problem of the day is worth 10 points. Best wishes, everyone. Now, contestants, please rise. Drop all pens. And we are only reading the problem of the day together. Please pick your sheet. Problem of the day. A paternity test using DNA is a legitimate method to identify a person's biological father. It is a widely accepted method by law for clearing paternity disputes. These tests can be done with any biological material containing DNA, but preferably blood tests and swab tests are used. The diagram that I have below shows the DNA fingerprints of a child, the child's mother, and 2 men, two men who claim to be the child's father. The numbers refer to the bars on the DNA fingerprint. Okay, so the questions. First one, which of the men, A or B, is more likely to be the father of the child? 2, use the numbers on the DNA fingerprint to explain your choice. In your answer, you should refer to all the 4 people involved in this dispute. Contestants, this is your problem of the day. You may now begin.
Auditorium here at Opokuwari School, and you can see a very quiet mood at the moment as the students who are all glued to their projector watching the contest. They started with a very good round. Round one was very good for them. Round two was not that good, and then now we are in round three, the problem of the day, where they're all glued to the TV and watching. They're monitoring what is currently happening. The auditorium is so huge, and you can see that they're all quiet. It wasn't as it started earlier with all the bragging that they came up with, but this time around it is a very quiet mood. I have one old boy here with me I want to speak to. The problem of the day is going on. Round one was quite okay. Round two, not that good for you. And now where we are, you're all quiet. What are you anticipating before the end of the round itself, the end of the contest entirely?
Oh, okay. Opokuwari School, we are hoping for the best. We are hoping for the best, and we are not pressured because at the end of the game, it's a game, so we have to calm down. And at the end of the competition, I think God will come through for us.
You know that at this point you are losing behind with just some 17 points or so. After problem of the day, do you anticipate overtaking Boche and then Augustins?
Okay. We never say die until the rules are rotten. So let's hope for the best.
All right, so we're hoping for the best. That is what we are. Their head boy is telling us, and that is what we are waiting for. The problem of the day is ongoing. I still want to speak to some of them, the teachers here, and find out from them what they are expecting from their students, their contestants who are up there on the national stage, waiting to win their third trophy. It's been 22 years, and Opokuwari is waiting to make it trophy number 3, and they are going against hungry schools as well, which are seeking to make it trophy number 4, and Augustine is also seeking to make it trophy number 3. Let's get to speak to some of the teachers who are here in high spirit, waiting for what we are supposed to expect. Hello, Sam. Your boys are up there. They're all waiting. You're all waiting for them to at least beat the other schools. What is your anticipation?
Well, it's not going to be an easy task because all the schools have come prepared. You understand? So I think we the better side win. But I hope Opokuwari wins.
And you know, one thing is that it's been 22 years since you clinched your last trophy, 2002. If you do not make it this time around, would it break your hearts?
Oh, not at all. It's a contest. And I think everybody has come prepared. So do Opokuwari. So I'm thinking that at the end of the day, we should be able to sail through. But it's not going to be an easy contest because all of them have fought well and have come this far.
All right, thank you very much. So this is the mood basically from Opokuwari. This is the Joe Mensah auditorium, and the school boys there are saying that all they're waiting for is to see Opokuwari School beat Mfantsipim and then August School at the end of this round and at the end of the other rounds there. And so this is the mood from Opokuwari. My colleague Adobia is also at Mfantsipim. Adobia, Opokuwari looks quiet. What is happening at Mfantsipim?
They are so optimistic. They believe so strongly that they are still going to
And I know that my boys will make us proud again. And we are retaining this trophy for our 149th anniversary. Thank you very much.
So I'm struggling to hear him, and just in case our audience did not hear him, he is saying that he's not perturbed at all, that St. Augustine is leading. Rather, he believes so strongly that a Fasipem will successfully defend this championship title, bring it back home, and be victorious. So, yes, you can see the Fasipem boys are excited. They are singing Jama songs, chanting morale, they are singing gospel. Praying, they were praying. After every round, they say a prayer. And so the morale is what is going on here right now. Because of the morale, most of them are not even willing to speak, but that's okay. They have told me how they are feeling, and they believe that they are going to make it. Again this year, they are going to write history by successfully defending the championship title. So we are here to see. I mean, it's early days yet, and that's the problem of the day is ongoing. Anything can happen. It could project a positive, it could project anyone, but we are here, we are all observing the contest. But right now, this is the exact mood here at the Infant School. Okay, so moving away from here, we're going to the school that is currently in the lead position, where my colleague Collins is standing by. Collins, what exactly is going on Gasco? How's the mood?
Thank you, Odobia Asare. Welcome to St. Augustine's College Assembly Hall, where currently we are doing the watch party with the students of St. Augustine College who couldn't make it to the University of Cape Coast. And yes, after round one, they were tied with Infansepem and leading Opokuwari with about 3 points. But after round two, they have been able to open a gap between them and their city rivals Infansepem, and also open 10-point gap between them and Opokuwari, who they came in as one of the favorites. I have some of the school prefects that I want to engage. What's your name?
My name is Kumaku Nanokwami AMG.
So far, how do you see the contest?
Okay, so from my perspective, this is a contest that we are going to win. As you can see, we started making comebacks because this year is a year of comeback for St. Augustine's College.
We have seen contests in this particular championship where schools are leading with 11 points, others 8 points, they still end up losing.
Okay, so what I'll say is that, first of all, St. Augustine's College is not your average SHS school in Ghana. So when I talk about comeback for St. Augustine's College, it's not your regular comeback. Because, so when we are giving this comeback, what I'll say is that with this comeback, I don't think that the other schools will be able to close it, because this is going to be an exceptional comeback. Yes, that's what I was saying.
Right, thank you. Let me also get your thoughts on the contest so far. You know you are up against Infansepem and also Opokuwari. So far, how do you assess the whole contest?
Okay, so this contest has been overwhelming, and it's unbelievable to me, because we couldn't imagine that this would happen. So for me, this is all because of the Hail Mary. Through our prayers, the Mother Mary interceded for us with the Son Jesus Christ. So they should watch out for more. Augusto is coming to win. We will win the trophy, and then the trophy will be in Augusto very soon. That's what I'm expecting, and we are praying for that.
We've seen Opokuwari in some contests, even in the regionals where they were training, but in the regional they were able.
Okay, so DNA fingerprinting is also known as DNA profiling or genetic fingerprinting. It's a technique that is used to identify individuals based on their unique DNA characteristics, like the genetic barcode, which we talk about here today. How does it work? First, they take the DNA, it can be taken from cells in blood, saliva, skin, whatever. Then they analyze this and then they form these maps, right? It has many applications, like paternity testing, which we talked about today. It can be used in forensic forensic science, identifying criminals and so on, all kinds of things that can be used for, in research, all that. Okay. So in this particular case, for example, they took samples from the child's mother and the alleged father. Then they looked for specific DNA markers. They are called short tandem repeats, and they analyze them. The child's profile is then compared to the alleged father's profile, which is what I asked these guys to do. Okay. Now, if it matches the child's at all the tested markers, then he's likely to be the father. If there is a mismatch at one or more markers, then he's not likely to be the father. And get this, DNA paternity tests are highly accurate, with probability of paternity typically exceeding 99.9%. So if these guys are able to interpret, you will know for sure that the child is the property of the first man or the second man, B or A, right? Okay. So that's how it works. So let's look at the answers. The first one is the question, which of the men, A or B, is more likely to be the father of the child? And the answer is man B. Forgetting that, 2 points. Then contestants were to use the numbers on the DNA fingerprint. They were to use the numbers, not guess or imagine. They were to use the numbers on the DNA fingerprint to explain their choice. In the answer, they were supposed to refer to all the 4 people. So this is the mark allocation. If you refer to one of them and it's correct, 2. So you see that 8 points, add to the 2 points, make a total of 10 points. Now let's see. First one, the child gets DNA bars or lines from the mother and father. So we are proceeding with that. Now let's talk about the mother. The child has the mother's 25, 28, 30, and 31. Or the child gets 17, 19, 22, or 24 from the mother. In fact, the easiest way to do this is to draw a diagram, right? So mother will be on one side and the numbers will also be two. Mark them. All right. So if you say 25, 28, 30, and 31, or the child 17, 19, 22, and 24, these are the matching for the mother to get 2 points. So we know that it's a mother's child, and they have matches. It's the mother's child. They didn't change the child at the hospital. So now, if you look at the man, let's look at man B. Man B, the child has man B's number 10, 12, 13, 14, or the child gets 18, 20, 21, and 23 from B. So the numbers are different for the different individuals, but they match because this is what the map, the fingerprint looks like. Have you got it? So you can match these numbers. If you are able to talk about the child and man B, 2 more points. When it comes to man A, none of the bar, no bar matches the child's fingerprint. So obviously this child is not related to man A. Okay, so you see we have talked about the child, we have talked about the woman, we have talked about the mother, 2.8, and then saying that man B is the father, 2 more points, making a total of 10 points. Now contestants, let's see what you say. St. Augustine. Yes, you correctly guessed that is man B. I'll give you 2 points. When it comes to the rest of the explanation, you see that you are completely off track. You are off track. You are supposed to talk about the bars fact, you are talking about some lines giving rise to others. That's not how the fingerprints work. They don't give rise to other lines. Doesn't work that way. Okay? All right. So I can't give you anything else. You wind up with 2 points. Okukuwari School. You also notice that man B is likely to be the father. 2 points. Then you launch into an explanation. You even mentioned 23 and 26. But no. Your explanation, no, you mentioned 25 and 26. Matching 17 and 18. No, that explanation there does not explain what is happening with these fingerprints. Okay? And so you two, I can't give you anything else. And so you wind up with 2 points. Infant School. Yes, you guess that man B is the father. Okay, point. We're to talk about the child. And the rest of the other individuals. You talked correctly about the mother. You listed the numbers that correspond 25, 28, 30, and 31. And the child 17, 19, and 20, 19, 22, and 24. Yes, they match. You're right. So yes, you get the 2 points for the mother. Man B, again, you listed the numbers 10, 12, 13, and 14, and then 18, 20, 21, and 23. You get the 2 points. You were to mention explicitly that there were no bars that were matching man A. I didn't see that. Okay. And so I am giving you 6. That's the end of the problem of the day and the end of round 3.
Distinguished patronage of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, President of the Republic of Ghana, the Ghana National Chamber of Commerce and Industry presents the 5th Chamber Business Awards under the theme Revitalizing Ghana's Development Agenda through the Strategic Public-Private Collaboration. This is happening at the Accra International Conference Center on Saturday, the 8th of November, the time 6 p.m. Tickets are selling for 500 Ghana cedis per person and 10,000 Ghana cedis for a corporate table, admitting 10 persons. The dress code is formal or traditional attire. To book your attendance and corporate table, please contact 0545-804-549 or 0245-152-226. Join us at the 5th edition of the Chamber Business Awards, where excellence meets opportunity.
2024 champion! This is where curiosity meets competition, where equations, reactions, and theories collide. And the spotlight, the National Science and Math Quiz is back. Bigger, tougher, more brilliant, science. From physics to chemistry, biology to mathematics, only the boldest minds can survive the heat. Who will solve your way to glory? Catch every contest live on Joy News, Joy Prime, and Joy FM. And follow the action across all our digital platforms. 20th October to 6th November, the 2025 National Science and Maths Quiz is produced by Prime Time Limited and sponsored by the Ghana Education Service, partnership with Goyle PLC, and supported by Momo, Epsident, Prudential Life Insurance Ghana, Jupe, Truster AI, and Dancy Travels, Grand Air, Kivo Gary, Spin City Laundromat, Coronation Insurance, Secure Sanitary Pad, Accra College of Medicine, Academic City University, Bell Beverages, GTP, Flora Tissues. Broadcast on Joy News is supported by NASCO, Vitamilk, Ayuda Hub, Virtual Security Africa, Shopbox Technologies, Ambition Checker, German Ozone Medical Center, Ace Medical Insurance, Ashimoto Mall, Slam Technologies, Family Health Medical School, Chartered Institute of Management Accountants, DBS Industries Limited, Syntax Tags, Academic City University, Pound University College, Better Mold,
Hello, Ghana. It's time to celebrate 50 years of sports excellence. The Sports Writers Association of Ghana, SWAG, will honor and celebrate Ghana's sporting excellence at the Future SWAG Awards in Accra. Date, Saturday, November 15, 2025. Venue, Accra International Conference Center. Time, 6 p.m. Theme, Gold and Glory. A call for change in national orientation and investments in sports. Special guest of honor, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, President of the Republic of Ghana. Guest of honor, Mr. Julius Debra, Honorable Chief of Staff of the Republic of Ghana. In attendance, Mr. Gianni Mello, President, Association of International Sports Press, AIPS, the prestigious and longest running awards event in Ghana. The SWAG Awards promises to be an unforgettable night of glamour, excitement, and the celebration of Ghana's sporting achievements. Performing is Afro-pop and dancehall star Stoneboy. Come, let's celebrate our sports legends and honor the best to inspire the rest. For sponsorship, contact 050-701-7001. The 50th SWAG Awards, sponsored by GCB Bank, Gold Board, Tobingo, Stanbic Bank, Ghana Resource Authority, National Petroleum Authority, ODBC Bank, and Finis Insurance.
Almost there.
Wait a minute. This one too, your friend Kwame.
Kwame. Listen, the same Kwame again. Yes, Mommy.
I'm the second coming. It's all this tension just to reintroduce that broke boy from Kaswa.
Why would you deceive the family like this again?
Now I understand the whole delay. Trotro from Kaswa here. Why won't he be late? What are you late, of course?
So with the coming of the son of man. Is that his guy?
Even now, you shadow the way designer.
I use my own mouth to reject him. Oh, this is my mouth. Look at that.
My son. Now, tell me the truth. How did this all happen?
Oh, Mommy, simple direction. Mr. Goodluck to watch him away.
Yeah,
no.
In this round, I'm going to be presenting you a statement. When you receive a statement, please weigh the statement very carefully and do let me know whether it's true or false. If you are right, 2 points. If you are incorrect, you lose a precious point. You may choose not to respond, in which case that statement is available to the 2 remaining schools, who may then ring and attempt it. If right, 2 full points. If wrong, then that's penalty, 1 point. Every once in a while, occasionally, we do have statements that require 30 seconds of your time. Should that situation arise, I will let you know. Otherwise, you are to present your answer in 10 seconds. Best wishes, everyone. First set set of statements, 10 seconds with a preamble to all schools. Preamble. A triangle is completely determined by specifying, that's a preamble. I hope you got it. All right. Popular school. Any two sides and an angle. You're right. Infant Tripping School with the same preamble, the three sides. Mohammed, you're right. St. Augustine's with the same preamble, any two angles and a side. Yes, Daniel? No. That's a false statement. Next set, preamble to all schools, a short preamble. The ripening of fruits can be accelerated by, that's the preamble, I'm sure you got it. Okay. Okukwere, reducing the supply of water to plants when fruits are maturing. John? That's a false statement. With the same preamble. Increasing the supply of nitrogen to the atmosphere surrounding them. Mohammed.
False.
You're right. St. Augustine's with the same preamble. Artificially adding ethylene gas to the atmosphere surrounding them. Yes, Nana Benye. Yes. Next set, preamble to all schools, preamble. An ultra-short light pulse propagates from vacuum into a dispersive medium. Did you get your preamble? Again. An ultra-short light pulse propagates from vacuum into a dispersive medium. Opokwari School. The temporal width of the pulse remains constant before entering the dispersive medium. Yes, John?
False.
The two statements. With the same preamble. The envelope of the transmitted pulse propagates at the speed of light in the dispersive medium. Mohammed?
False.
You're right. With the same preamble. The same preamble. Different spectral components of the transmitted pulse propagate propagate at different speeds, leading to a modification of the pulse envelope as it propagates in the dispersive medium. Yes, Daniel? Yes. Preamble to all schools. Preamble. A farmer tests soil sample from her farm with methyl orange. The indicator turns red. I hope you got your preamble. Again. A farmer tests soil sample from her farm with methyl orange. The indicator turns red. That's the preamble. Opokuare. It is advisable for the farmer to apply ammonium sulfate fertilizer. John?
False.
You're right. Applying calcium carbonate will improve the quality of the soil. Mohammed? Yes. Growing alkali tolerant crops such as cabbage on the farm is more advisable than growing acid tolerant crops such as pineapple. Yes, Anabenyi.
False.
You're right. Okay, so those of you who are farmers and want to know what crops to grow, what fertilizer to use, you see that high schoolers, they have a lot of knowledge. They can help you with advice. All right. Preamble to all schools. If X and Y are whole numbers, the number of elements in the set has a preamble. Did you get it? You did. Okay, good. Opokuare. The set of ordered pairs x, y, such that x multiplying y is equal to 18 is 6. John? You're right. With the same preamble, a set of ordered pairs x, y such that x multiplying y is equal to 14 is 2. Yes, Mohammed?
False.
You're right. With the same preamble, a set of ordered pairs x, y such that x multiplying y is equal to 12 is 4. Yes, Daniel?
False.
You're right. Next set, Opokuare. Both plasma and interstitial fluid are mainly composed of water. John? Yes. Blood plasma has a higher protein content than interstitial fluid. Mohammed? Yes. Blood plasma contains oxygen than interstitial fluid. Annabelle? Yes. Last set of statements for the round. Please pay careful attention. We have learning points here. Pay careful attention. Okay, Okokwari School. The human body requires only trace amounts of mercury for normal functioning, but an excess of it makes it highly toxic to humans. John? You're right. Infant School. Mercury released from mining activities are eventually broken down into less harmful forms by microorganisms in the environment only after a long period. Mohammed? Oh, right. St. Augustine's elemental mercury is far more toxic than organomercury compounds, as the body can easily excrete the organic form. Daniel? Oh, you're right. Okay, so now your learning points. I hope you're paying attention. You see that all those statements, they sound very nice. As if mercury, oh, just a little bit is okay, right? But let me tell you something about mercury. Mercury and other heavy metals that are released from mining activities are toxic to us, even in very small, minute quantities. They are extremely toxic. Okay? They never break down, never. They are not going anywhere. They never break down and can be converted into even more toxic forms. Okay? So, you see, organic forms like methyl mercury is even more toxic, up to 100 times more toxic than the elemental kind. And it will accumulate in the bodies of humans and fish. Okay? So the forms, they form toxic, they are toxic metals. They enter into our drinking water, crops, fish, and can affect everyone everywhere. Some of the effects: birth defects, brain and nerve damage, especially in children, kidney failure, lung damage, high BP and heart attacks, immune system damage. This is how the mercury affects us. Remember, even small quantities, because they accumulate within us and they don't go anywhere. So, yes, we have to mine fine, but let's think about what happens to us tomorrow, because we are creating an increasingly toxic environment for our children and future generations. Please, let's mine sustainably. These metals, mercury, very toxic. That's the end of
Salute my finalists. I love you guys so much, and I want to congratulate you. I'm very proud of you, and I know your friends and families are also proud of you. This is Black Sherry sending my hearts out to you guys. If you carry the trophy or not, you are a champion. Today is a good day. Celebrate. Show some drama. You understand? And go home peacefully. I love you guys, man. Congratulations.
Christmas came early at Dormaster. At Gorgana 4, one of the best indoor safe stages. You know it's massive. From our budget-friendly doors to the premium royal and special series, Dormaster is making luxury and security affordable than ever. Are you a homeowner, a real estate developer, an interior designer, or an industry pro? Then this is your chance to save big with Dormaster. Get up to 30% off from November to January when you purchase from any of Dormaster showrooms across the nation. Don't miss out on this opportunity to save massive with Dormaster. Visit any of our branches across the nation or call the numbers on your screen. Dormaster Save Big promo. Buy now and save big with Dormaster, the best indoors.
It's another day to stay on point. Toast is Friday, it's still on point. Watch is Friday all day long. Still on point, yes, it's still on point. It's still on point. Watch is Friday, it's still on point.
Creamy.
For your toast, it's still on point. It's yummy, delicious. Still on point. Still on point. Yes, it's still on point. It's still on point. Still on point. Yes, it's still on point. It's still on point. For your toast.
Fortune spread, delicious, creamy, and always on point. This advert is FDA approved.
See, you gotta have a smile, no matter what it takes. Baby, gotta taste perk now, look at what it tastes. Little perky vibes, from your toes to your face. You gotta taste perk now, perky as it tastes. Say, oh, 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 oh. You gotta taste perk now, perky as it tastes.
Perk up anywhere, even at home, with a rich, milky taste of Peck biscuits. This advert is FDA approved.
In the heart of Accra, a man in his fancy car sought directions. But oh, the Ghanaian way.
Hello, bro. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Can you please show me where the Presby Church is? Oh, sure. Go straight. Turn left at the big mango tree where the broken branches with most of the mangoes falling. Right after that tree, there is a watch cellar. If you reach, ask there. Anybody will show you.
Play it, why you when the Black Stars stick to the field, every Ghanaian becomes a coach.
Fatika, to be triple, the coach must go.
The sacred cue for our beloved brother. As we wait patiently, rehearsing the FFI. These, my dear ones, are some few moments that makes our Ghana truly special.
And as we share these stories, let us also remember a plate of lily rice, connecting our hearts through the flavors of our culture. Lily rice, free to take. This advert is FDA approved.
The reason for choosing this particular Printex fabric, it reminded me back then when I was in GHS, a nostalgic feeling I had. I could take you to church, to a party, to a naming ceremony, even to a birthday. So
you people not hungry, eh?
We are, Ma. We'll be there soon.
Why are you so upset? Oh.
Babe, please calm down.
Tell me to calm down. Have I seen this man light? Oh, that man is wicked. Oh, he is telling me to calm down.
Don't let hunger slow your day. Chock it with the great tasting Royal King Cracker, made with butter and fortified wheat flour to keep you going with your vodka level intact. Royal King Cracker, take chock your hunger. This advert is FDA approved.
Mommy and his uncle are almost here.
Wait a minute. This one too, your friend Kwame.
Wait, Kwame. I said the same Kwame again.
Yes, Mommy.
I'm the second coming. It's all this tension just to reintroduce that broke boy from Kaswana.
Why would you deceive the family like this again?
Now I understand the whole delay. Trotro from Kaswati. Why would he be late? Obey him later.
So would the coming of the son of man be? Is that his guy?
Even now, your shadow the way designer.
Use my own mouth to reject him. Oh, this is my mouth. Look at that.
Kwame, my son. Now, tell me the truth. How did this all happen?
Mommy, simple direction. Mr. Goodluck is watching me.
Yeah, easy crowd. But the early star 712 hash. The devil is a liar. He picked his ticket and entered his lucky 5-digit number.
I'm every day.
And he followed the prompts, yes. And then boom, confirmation test.
I'm going to sit fighting on this one, okay? I'm feeling like 712
hash. Choose your ticket. Enter your lucky number. Follow the prompts and let destiny handle
You see how they love you now?
Yo, we are family penassimony. Before December, may release a motivational album for the Mayesu.
This promotion is regulated by the NLA on the Creators Platform.
Seeing the Frentex fabric, I like the color, texture. I chose this design that suits my body type. It means a lot to me to look good in clothes that I wear. I don't care about nobody's opinion. So
Welcome. The time will
I'm afraid all day if you do no intimate Fedri. A hospital and NASA lab. Near a 3-day monshishimo. And so no to me on my dream. Kayo, set time. TIME.
When you be at all, over the counter medicine sellers and they have a shop to join them. FDA a job being patrol at all.
Life moves faster. Cooking shouldn't slow you down. Introducing the newest Franco microwave, specially made for you. The fastest and safest way to cook. Defrost, reheat, melt, and cook with Franco microwave with advanced technology that knows exactly what you want. Visit our website at www.francotrading.com. Download our Franco Trading app on Google Play Store or Apple App Store for bulk purchases and empires. Call the numbers on your screen. Franco microwave, simple controls, smart sensors. Franco, the home of quality microwave.
Kojo, why are you late?
Yes, Kojo. Why are you late again?
Kojo.
Don't you talk? See, Mommy, I could lie like Amma and say I was doing my homework with my friends. Or lie like Amma and say I was helping Grandma buy food. Mommy, I will not lie like Amma. I I was playing with my friends, and that is why I'm late.
Homework now. Thank you for not lying to me. Your calipo is in the fridge.
Calipo, the natural fruit juice drink.
How do you know that?
This advert is FDA approved.
So, Sabina Bako, a yadi bebre, Mr. Fatasa Upia, and the Pipia the Shrek, Sankatway, FDA Atiato.
How come you think so anyway? How will they manage your house?
Simple. Aida, it's enough. Just click and it means trusted house sons and professionals for all your emergency fixes at home and in our office.
Good morning, sir. I get your request. I see your AC, the new and the fan there, it is sleep. That's why I came here to bring peace into your house, sir.
All the plots. I wish I get your DNA so.
Oh, you can do request me a DNA test and I do that.
Services go through.
Download the Yura app now on Play Store and App Store.
So, Charlie, the deal here, I almost get up. From today, see this bag in a bag. No two ways.
SINTEX drive.
This pipe. No.
Yes, Nanabe, you're right. That's the end of the fourth round.
Chopbox, a convenient service. Christmas came early at Dormaster at Ghana for when the best indoor safe saving. You know it's massive. From our budget-friendly doors to the premium royal and special series, Dormaster is making luxury and security affordable than ever. Are you a homeowner, a real estate developer, an interior designer, or an industry pro? Then this is your chance to save big with Dormaster. Give up to 30% off from November to January when you purchase from any of Dormaster showrooms across the nation. Don't miss out on this opportunity to save massive with Dormaster. Visit any any of our branches across the nation or call the numbers on your screen. Doormaster Save Big promo. Buy now and save big with Doormaster, the best indoors.
Here is soy milk. Which one?
Please, just fine.
Just any soy milk. The trusted quality should be a priority for you and your family. Vitamilk ensures the soya beans are of the highest quality. Vitamilk extracts the milk from the soy bean under our advanced technology production process. When it comes to soy milk, my choice is Vitamilk. Freshen up with the goodness of protein and vital nutritional benefits. Vitamilk feels good anywhere, anytime. This advert is FDA approved.
In Ghana, West Africa, the mornings are somewhat enough for the perfect companion. What a good day to start. It's always smiles knowing we are together. Well, it's always effective with Nasco Home Appliances. No wahala, if the sun is up, we there for your appetite. Never a dull moment to go something chill. Classic home appliance for the fisher folks. Good vibes only while you wait. The feeling hits very deep. And you tip up, I want Nasco here. Nasco, bring home happiness.
GBS Lifestyle Guest Trust. If you feel baby, that's the Emma Milk. And you really do that. That's your name, and your papa. GBS Lifestyle Guest Trust. They're the computer that generates it. It's the end, I don't know, it's straight. And if you say I am not guilty, then you want to win the every. I put down what I feel. More Mrs. Order, more Mrs. Factors, and I said that is in the end. We recommend it. DBS Trust. DBS Trust.
In Ghana, West Africa, the mornings are somewhat enough for the perfect companion. What a good day to start. It's always smiles knowing we are together. Well, it's always effective with Nasco Home Appliances. No wahala, if the sun is up, we there for your appetite. Never a dull moment to go something chill. Classic home appliance for the fisher folks. Good vibes only while you wait. The feeling hits very deep. And you tip up, I want Nasco here. Nasco, bring home happiness.
In a world where everything is connected, your business's security is only as strong as its weakest link. The growing threat of cybercrime has become an unescapable reality. In 2025 alone, the projected cost of cybercrime is expected to grow to $10 trillion globally, with small-medium businesses disproportionately targeted. Cyber threats have become increasingly sophisticated, widespread, and invisible, placing unequipped organizations at risk of massive damages in a matter of seconds. Meet Virtual InfoSec Africa, Ghana's Tier 1 certified managed security service provider. Our AI-driven managed security services empower businesses with faster, smarter, and more proactive cyber protection. We don't just monitor threats, we predict, prevent, and respond 24/7. At Virtual InfoSec Africa, we deliver bold and cost-effective cybersecurity solutions tailored to your organization's size and complexity. Whether you're a startup or a national institution, our services scale with your needs. We offer 24/7 SOC monitoring, early warning threat intelligence, managed detection and response, digital forensics and incident response, and predictive analysis and threat hunting. From endpoint protection to dark web forensics, we secure every layer of your digital ecosystem. Why wait for a breach to act? Join the ranks of high institutions who trust Virtual InfoSec Africa to secure their future. Start your 3-month free trial of our early warning threat intelligence platform today. For more inquiries, contact 055-689-2086 or visit our website at www.virtualinfosecafrica.com.
Here is soy milk. Which one? Please, just fine. Just any soy milk. The trusted quality should be a priority for you and your family. Vitamilk ensures the soya beans are of the highest quality. Vitamilk extracts the milk from the soy bean under our advanced technology production process. When it comes to soy milk, my choice is Vitamilk. Fresh enough with the goodness of protein and vital nutritional benefits. Vitamilk, it feels good anywhere, anytime. This advert is FDA approved.
When your appliances fail, your reputation follows.
Where can my tomatoes to again?
To Burkina Faso, to Goodness House, of course. His blender doesn't sound like dying goods.
Should I go to marry you too?
What are the things on the way? How do they manage your house?
Simple. Aida, it's enough. Just click and it's in trusted house sons and professionals for all your emergency cases at home and in our office.
Good morning, sir. I get your request. I see your AC, the news, and the fan there, it is sleep. That's why I came here to bring peace into your house, sir.
Yes, a couple of them, not as many as before. They didn't allow me to add mine. All right. So, this protest is coming from St. Augustine's College. All right. It has to do with the first set of statements from mathematics. Remember the preamble said, a triangle is completely determined by specifying, and for your statement, St. Augustine's, it was any two angles and a side. The protest is this. A triangle is completely determined by specifying any two angles and a side. Answer should be true because the third angle can be determined if two angles are known, and knowing the three angles and a side will help determine the triangle. Hey. This is what chief consultant said. Two triangles can be determined. The condition is two angles and an included side. Did you hear the subtlety of the thing? Obviously, the protest is not holding water. Not upheld. Okay. The second one came from Opokuwari School. This had to do with the second set of biology statements. Recall the preamble. The ripening of food can be accelerated by, and the statement that went to you was, reducing the supply of water to plants when fruits are maturing. Have you seen where I place the emphasis? Okay. So, this was the protest. The ripening of fruit can be accelerated by reducing supply of water to plants when maturing. And the answer is false. The protest answer is that it should be true because less availability of water stimulates the production of ethylene, which is a ripening hormone. Consultants consider this, and this is what they have to say. This is not true when the fruits are maturing. No, it is not when the fruits are maturing. It is applicable when buds or flowers are being produced in some plants. Not when they are maturing. When flowers and buds are being produced, then you can say this, that your statement was when fruits are maturing. And so unfortunately for you, this protest is not upheld. Thank you very much.
Your appearances fail. Your reputation follows.
When can my tomatoes do again?
Burkina Faso, to Ignace House, of course. His blender doesn't sound like dying boots.
Every day, Gladys. Should I call him to marry you too? What are your things with the break? How do they manage your house?
Simple. Aida, it's an app. You just click and it sees trusted house sons and professionals for all your emergency cases at home and in our office.
Good morning, sir. I get your request. I still see your AC, the news, and the fan there in the sleep. That's why I came here to bring peace into your house, sir.
All the clocks. I wish I get your DNA sorrow.
Can you request me a DNA test and I do that?
Services go free.
Download the Vira app now on Play Store and App Store.
And so, Charlie, the deal here, how much better?
Oh, but you can look at yours of your way. What a kind of a one day you can catch a bit Mitchell. Hey, not Empire. It's in there and just Ryan Cabo. Hey, madam, I beg you. Hey, you sent us by. Mitchell, when you catch him, send a word in pie. Say your feet, say your phone. The other pipe will be a yellow gum.
Save this spine.
Why, Eliki?
Come on. From today, save this spine in a bag. No two ways.
We know, why could Ben have you, sir?
SINTEX crime.
Sent us by.
No.
St. Augustine's College has 42 points. Infantry School has 46 points. Before we get to the final round, we have a very special moment. It is my pleasure to invite Mr. Peter Apia Thompson Jr. He is a proud member of the Infant School winning team from NSMP 2024. He is here to present the trophy. Mr. Apia Thompson, it's a pleasure to see you again. Thank you for returning our trophy. Best wishes. Round 5. Contestants. This contest will be decided in the fifth and final round, round 5, to see what is at stake. Please do your best and take full advantage. In this round, we have the Ball Super Bonanza. And at stake is this. 4,000 Ghana cedis to a school that solves all 4 riddles. 3,200 Ghana cedis for solving 3 riddles. 2,000 cedis for solving 2 riddles. And 1,000 cedis for solving a single riddle. The Ball Super Bonanza is proudly sponsored by Girl Food Energy. So we are going to be solving riddles. I will be reading out the clues. Your objective is to solve the riddle. If you solve the riddle on the first clue, 5 points. On the second clue, 4 points. On the third or any clue thereafter, 3 points. In order to solve a riddle, you must ring for it. May I hear your bell, Okokwari School? Thank you. Yours, St. Francis School. Thank you. And yours, St. Augustine. When you ring, the answer must be ready. I will not wait. Best wishes, everyone. First one. We are a group of disorders that have shaped human history. The plagues of biblical times. Okay, go ahead.
Infectious diseases.
Yes. Next one. In Ghana, I am commonly associated with Chinchinga. I am the main product of pyrolysis of wood. So who am I? Okokwari. No. Yes, Mohammed. No. Okay. The
BBC Anna.
Who is giving me this answer? Okay, let me give you a proverb or what is it?
Mushroom. 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 Charcoal.
Next one. I am a composite particle. I am strongly interacting. Examples of me are photons. Yes. Mohammed. Google. Yes.
Yeah. Hey, what does it really more, Charlie?
Last one. I am a concept in mathematical logic. I am a basis for mathematical proof. I am the assertion that a conclusion follows from other statements or premises. I often involve a sequence of implications. Yes. Go ahead.
Charlie. What the fun was?
Often involve a sequence of implications. My validity does not depend on the truth of the conclusion or the truth of the premises. To the ordinary man, I am a verbal war involving oh yes.
When in the time will Charlie, just a one very with the one.
And your school has had a lot of these arguments with my consultants, haven't we? That's when from 5. Praise 4,480 Ghana cedis. And for obtaining the highest score for the day, you win the Pepsodent Highest Score Award, which at this stage is worth 10,000 Ghana cedis. Congratulations, 2025 champion! Viewers, thank you so much for joining us for this contest. It's been a long year, many contests, many interesting things that happened. We are grateful that you kept coming and you kept watching us. And you kept supporting your contestants. Well done. I have a few thank you. First, I would like to say a huge thank you to the consultant team. Consultants, you did it again. Sleepless nights. Difficulty deciding on questions. All that hard work. Thank you for everything you do. Thank you to the other quiz mistresses. Thank you to the teachers and coaches. Thank you to the parents who support our contestants and who support me. My dear Mommy Dearest is watching. Thank you, Mommy Dearest. Thank you to the production team. Those who are out here, those who are behind the scenes. Thank you. Thank you for the people who make us look beautiful. The makeup and hair. Thank you. Thank you to our sponsors. And this year, I want to say a special thank you. I would like to say thank you to Gareth Kingston of All Things Quiz in the UK. He nominated me for the Trivia Hall of Fame. And I thank all of you supporters who made it happen. Because of that, we have a large international audience. And I want to say thank you to those who followed us from around the world. Thank you so much.
Thank you, madam.
US, this is the end of the 2025 edition of the National Science and Math Fair. My name is Elsie Hoffman, and I have been your president.
Fantasy Pim defends the title 4 times championship in 2025 grand finale. National Science and Math Quiz. See you later.